Auto loot, and what was the other thing? Okay. Oh man.
Run away.
What did I do? I don't know. I don't think I did anything wrong. Oh man. Oh, it's the threat. Yeah, the fear really screwed us up. Yeah, it shows the threat on each target so that I can switch if I need to. If I've got like a huge lead, it makes sense for me to swap. But hey, what's up? Looks the dodge animation. Is there a dodge animation? Yes. No, it's not read details. Yikes. Hold on. I don't have anything bound. I thought I did, but I forgot new spells got removed when I respect. There we go. It's a weak aura. Hold on. See if I've got it. I have. See, I have it here. Let me see what it's called. Hold on, I was modifying this one. It's called. It's got a weird name. Threat differential on nameplates shows the threat difference between yourself and the party raid member with the most threat on enemy nameplates. Color determined by tank status: securely tanking, tanking, insecurely tanking, tanked by other tank, untanked. Other tanks are people marked as main tank. Yeah, really handy. I can't remember how I found it. I think there was a discussion in one of the discords about how handy it would be, and I just looked for it and found it. That's pretty much how that went. Let's get the healers dead. Good. Get a debuff. I could just probably stand in there, I think. You can't see, because this stupid mouse over. I'm gonna put this up here. That's damage and threat. I hope that makes easier. Cloak of my enemy. Ooh, I think it's a downgrade? I don't really need it. Let me switch this to the current segment and see what we're doing. There you go. Mana looks good. Let's see how damage taken looks. That's an interesting one. 1.5k. That's about what I take in raids in level 70.
You know what they say about curiosity.
Easy now. There you go. We should be killing this guy first. Nobody got thrown around, that's crazy. Come on, throw me far. He's dead. Oh, I think I have those for sure. Oh no. No, they're okay. Alright, let's just keep on trucking. Oh my god. Gotta put some more threat on this guy. I'm using the Agi one. I actually stared for like a solid 10 minutes trying to decide. Chugga, 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 chugga. Oh man, clicked the wrong button. That's like the worst DK ability for a non-tank. What? What? Hold on, I want to switch this back to damage done. There we go. Oh, I don't have anything bound for cat. Oh no. I have to set that up sometime. Rift Striders, not for me. Whoops, I turned around. I really don't like this easy now guy. We have two DKs. One is a slightly better pumper, and he's never pulled threat off me. And we have a okay DK who pulls threat off me constantly. Like, he runs in before I even hit anything. Ugh, it's like the worst. Do you like that guy? We swung real wide. Wait, am I turned around? Holy crap. Oh no, okay. Bro. Let that guy die, thank you.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Come on. There we go.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
What's my health at? 41,000 health.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Easy. For that fight. Oh, you got it. Cool. Oh man. Oh, this stupid thing. Now I'm starved. Oh crap, I gotta move. I forgot about that mechanic. Oh no. Come on! There we go. Yay! We did it! Oh, there's a purple. Cool, cool, cool. Easy sauce. And we did it! The dodge animation. Yeah, I still didn't see the dodge animation. I think it's this way. I hate Oculus. Alright, let's see what else is going on out here. Dungeons. Let me refresh this. Looking for a tank. What are they looking to do? Oh, they got this guy. And these guys have 2 tanks. A DPS. Yeah, man, there's almost too many tanks right now. Crazy. Alright. I'm going to try to get into a Nax Ramus as a tank. That is my next goal. Doing a 25 man. Oh, Ruggs is running one. With 8 tanks. That's full. What are they looking for? Only KT left. That doesn't really feel like fun. Alright, let's see what's 3 looking for a healer. 3 looking for yeah, nothing going on. So here, let me show Berserking. Because that is a really good question. Looking for 2 more DPS. Next is heroic. Oh, is that the daily? I literally have been doing the daily without grabbing the actual quest every time. My guy. There you go. Oh, by the way, trying to find stuff in this one character is impossible. So the weapons, Forge Bane. No. No, Blade. Blood. Here, Berserking, right here. Chance of melee weapon to sometimes increase your attack power by 400, but the reduced armor. Yeah. I don't know. Angie kind of sucks. But. Hold on. Look for 1 tank, 1 heal next. 10 at Gothic, 4 horsemen. Saf, KT left. You got Gothic the Harvester, don't you also have, or is Gothic the one right before 4 horsemen? Currency 85. I'm gonna buy a chest. I went to the wrong place. Whoa, lag. And I went to the wrong place twice. There we go.
What brings you here?
So dumb. You have to get the piece from the vendor. Let me see if I can find it. This thing. Then, because you're a leather, you go to the leather dude. You should be over here. And you turn it in.
How are you? See you
Good day
around.
to you.
That.
See you around.
Do I have a yellow? Wait, what's red? That's. I thought I had like a purple. Purple's red and blue. Nope. I don't really need. I could just double gem stamp. I don't know why I don't. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna double gem stamp. No, I do it right. Eight, nine. I don't have a leg enchant, but I don't think you can just pick one up. I think you have to have one crafted. What I just did. This is what I don't like. You have to actually manually unclick stuff. Yo, 2 DPS here. I don't know if. Whatever. I'm just gonna accept the invite and see what happens. Am I tank or DPS? Say, hold on. How do you figure out if you are? What was I brought as? I guess I can look at his health pool. Oh, it just says 100%. Alright, I might get to tank. I don't know. I queued as tank and DPS. Hold on, let me get the key.
Well met. Be careful.
How may I help?
A new Barak. go.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
Ugh. Anzul Narub? I think Azub. Narak. How do you say it? Now you're making me doubt it. Anzul Narub. Oh, okay, that's what I queued for.
Hello.
I think that's down here, right? I don't remember. I think it's down here though. Oh, I'm going here and it's over here apparently. Ugh. There you go. So yeah, berserking I don't like because the armor loss, but I think if the Sims say it's fine, I'll go that way. Because again, like, Agi's not that important, and I want to show you like, I think my arm is not that important. I think my armor is only like, I want to say 20,000 in at level 80. So if that gives you any idea, like at level 80, only 20,000, whereas at level 70 we were trying to push 30 to 35. People are so weird. Stars Rest? Yeah. I just guessed. I knew it was in this zone, I just couldn't remember where the actual location was. So I think I'm headed to Worm's Rest. Worm Rest. Oh man, I actually hate tanking this one. Because I have no idea how to properly do the spider. Yeah, this is Anne. Is that our healer? Nope. Why did they just leave? Oh god. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, look at that. I had a 10k threat lead and then it was gone. Like, what did they just do? What's the ability that's causing that?
Keep an eye on that tunnel. We must not let anyone through.
Obliterate? It's gotta be obliterate. Rage starved here. Bro, I hate pulling doubles. Isn't the right way to pull one at a time? Maybe I'm just wrong.
This kingdom belongs to the dead. Only the dead may enter.
Yeah, and I'm rage starved. That does make it a lot easier, I will tell you that. Like, to do that boss, because he is kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, this is the boss I hate. If anybody knows, Pally has Crusader Aura on. Oh, cool. Thank you for that. Maybe he'll swap it. There we go. You should macro maul into your... So, I was actually gonna do that, but I didn't know how big the threat was gonna be, so I kept it separate because I didn't want to be starved like I did that one time. I'm web wrapped. Where is this guy? Three, two, one. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, because I didn't want to go rage starve, but like most of the time it's not an issue. But every once in a while, especially when they pop the what do you call it? I'm gonna let her kill all these things first. Oh, I'm out of range. There we go. I usually have it in swipe, which does make sense, but in mangle, just not sure. But I do have the double maul, like it hits two things, so it really is nice to have it constantly going. In 5-mans. I want to see how well that did. Cool. I just don't understand like how that fight is supposed to work. Like, are you supposed to just let it kill everything? Do you charge it down? Like, I've had it back in the day. We used to fight it down here, and that felt stupid. But I don't know. Maybe that's the play. Just never felt nice. Please don't do frost thing. Always at 100%. I know, except for when it's not. Like, it's almost all the time it is, and then every once in a while, I'll get starved, and it's so rare. Oh, hold on. While I'm falling down this hill, I will at the very least... And I think it's safe to put it in here too. We're going to try it. We'll see what happens. If I have to remove it, I have to remove it. I'm not going to put it in lacerate because I honestly don't use lacerate as often as I should. This is my cat setup. I have nothing bound. Does that look better? Hold on. Don't break the plane. Oh, I didn't move. There you go. Yeah, like right there. A little starved. I feel like swipe makes sense. I think maul is too much because I want a maul. Or sorry, mangle. Save. Actually, kind of reminds me of Muru. Have you guys done Muru, where you have to wait at that wall and you can't hit him? Watch this guy get launched. Look at the damage, though. It was like 10% health. You might as well take it up. It barely registers. I hope they, if they're gonna make the raids harder, hope they make the 5-mans just a little bit harder. Yay, we did it in under, it feels like 10 minutes.
I would be free of him.
I gotta loot. Did I get the quest item? Yeah, I did. So it's great for 5-mans, not really amazing for anything else. Okay, so The alternative would be, I guess you can go. What do I have? Actually, I just grabbed them all and then I picked random three. So I have Glyph of Maul, Glyph of Mangle, which is whatever, 10% still nice. It's like your main button anyway. And then increase the duration of Berserk by 5. The alternative one would be Glyph of Frenzied Regen or Glyph of Growl. Now I could see Growl being useful in Raid where you need to absolutely taunt and the Growl would be like a requirement. I could see Glyph of Frenzied Regen, but like, I don't know, Berserk for 5 seconds doesn't seem that worthwhile either. So I would maybe do one of those. Oh, there's also of Survival Instincts that increases this by another, I think, 15%. So yeah, cool. Let's see, I got a ring here somewhere. Whew. Survival Frenzied Regen. And that's because those are both survival things. Like they are to keep you alive. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is like maybe for progression. And the thing is with the glyph, you can just swap them out. I don't know how expensive some of these are gonna be, but Glyph of Maul is literally a 5-man thing. It's just like, hey, you hit things more. If you're really trying to parse, you gotta do Maul. But like, yeah, you're right. Frenzied Regen is a great. It's honestly, Frenzied Regen is a better survivability cooldown than Survival Instincts. I mean, assuming the scenario, like if you are about to take a ton of damage, or if you just took a chunk but you're still half health, Frenzied Regen's better. If you're absolutely like about to die, yeah, Survival Instincts is the better play. But I mean, I don't know. I definitely see the benefit because I don't know if you know Frenzied Regen. In case anybody that's watching doesn't know what that does, when you use your Frenzied Regen, which is now good, it increases your healing incoming by 20%. So if you're in a raid and you're about to die, you pop Frenzied Regen, all the healing is now increased by I think it's 20%. Survival Instincts increases by 30% up to 45. So you're talking about instead of getting, I don't know, hold on, let me pop this 27,972. Let me put buff on. So let me pop Survival Instincts. It puts me up to 37. It would put me above 40 easily. So like, it's a huge upgrade. It's a huge thing. But yeah. And then Mangle is just kind of like the one you get because that's your big button and it does 10% more damage. And then Growl. So would you go Growl, Frenzied Regen, Survival Instincts? Because I think that's the raid way to go. But I mean, I plan on doing mostly 5-mans, so I'm going more for like just pure threat. Because like as you saw, like there are some like tougher threat. Like threat's not as bad of an issue, especially because you can AOE. But like people can still creep if they pick your off target and just focus on it. They can pick it off of you if they really want to. Or if they get the pull opener and you don't get the threat generation to get in there, it can cause problems. But in raid scenarios, if you're 25-man it, especially, yeah, it's probably Growl, Frenzied Regen, Survival Instincts. But I mean, how often are you pressing that button? That's my problem. Like, I don't know. All right, let's see if I can get one more in for dinner time. Dungeons. Just did Azul that thing, and I've done Nexus. Let me see if it's working now. Raid. Oh, cool. There we go. The Nexus Azul Nurup. I couldn't do this yesterday. It wouldn't let me. Lots of people on. All right, let's see if I can get into. Let's see what's going on. I want to try to get into into a raid. So, oh, I can't even look. Oh, I can't. I'm trying to get into a 10-man. I want to do a 25, but 10-man, even if everyone sucks, you can still get through it. That's how easy it is. There's only like leftovers. Like you've got a Holy Paladin, a Rogue, a Rep Pally, DPS another DPS DK. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. By the way, in case you're wondering why all these people are standing here, this is where the like the train, not their trainers, but the if you need items, this is where you get it from. So, oh yeah, I got that chest and didn't even wear it. There we go. I've done 2 so far. I'm still queued up for some. I'm just waiting for someone to be brave enough to take on a druid tank. What am I looking for? Chest. Super stats is only 8. I wish there was some sort of organization to this. Oh, is that it? No. Nope. Greater. Nope. Did I pass it? Exceptional mana. I must have passed it. Super stats is only 8. I can't find it. Boots, gloves, shield, bracer, bracers, two-handed weapon, chest. Chest. Special resilience. Cloak, cloak, cloak. Weapon, cloak, 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 chest. Greater defense. Weapon, chest. Health. Chest, powerful stats. Oh my gosh. Wow. I worked for it.
Goodbye.
Need you tank, KK. Okay. There we go. No, I mean, there's just not a lot of, there's not like a ton of groups going. I queue just as fast. Like, say we've got, it's just like there's not a ton of groups forming, to be honest with you. Not a ton of 5-mans. And most people are just doing the daily, and then that's it. So it's not like, oh, you're a druid tank. However, when it comes to raids, I have already been told we're only doing pallies and DK tanks. So UK UP. So as far as 5-mans, no, I haven't been told no. As far as 10-mans and 25-mans, I've been told no. So hold on a minute, turn this quest in. Nah, I got him.
Can I assist you?
Extra emblems. Up to 8. Or 2. What am I doing? Oh man, by the way, I have never played an alliance during Wrath before. And I got to take the boat into Howling Fjord. That's so cool. It's such a better entrance than any other entrance into the Northrend. Ooh. Yeah, you can't just like insta queue. So like you have to form them. So it takes a little bit more time. So like what you do is you press this button, you get this, you check your box. Only group leader can create a listing for your group. Yeah, apparently I'm damaged. I don't know, we'll find out. Maybe I'm tanking. We have, let's see what his health is. Oh, it doesn't show. We have three, all four tank classes, but apparently only one of us is a tank. No. No. I can't imagine I can't imagine. Yeah, that's fair. They just said some guilds quit on SSC. I'm sure they'll find Nax hard. They said it jokingly, but that's probably true. Nax is not like a walkthrough because you do have to, like, on some of the fights you have to know the mechanics properly. Like if you go back and watch when we did Nax 10, we wiped on, can't remember the name, but the second boss in Spiderwing because nobody felt like looking up the mechanic. But yeah. What's his name? Can literally just one bang your tanks. Warrior tank we had, yeah. Right 3 times on him. Owned on pull twice. Wait, which one? Oh, patchwork? Oh. By the way, I at level 70 in my somewhat plateau gear, I was able to solo like most of the trash in a guard keep regular. Um, it was slow, but like you don't die. So like if you wanted to level as a bear, you could just go bear and just slowly grind a guard keep. And every time you get a little bit level higher, it'll make it easier. Yeah, looking for one tank, next 10, Plague Spider cleared. I wouldn't mind joining that, to be honest with you. I think I talked to that group, though. I don't think they want just any tank. Ugh. I hope they want me to tank because I just realized I don't have DPS spec built out. I maybe. So you don't kill as fast, but like the XP you get is pretty big. I think I was in there for like 20 minutes screwing around, and I burned through a couple of bubbles. So if you did the quest, maybe, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with questing regardless because despite like I do want to hit 80 right away, I want to enjoy the ride, and the quests in Northrend are actually pretty fun. So I'm just gonna do the quests. I know it doesn't make sense like if you're trying to speed level or if you want to get the best rep or whatever. I want to play the game. But yeah. Oh, I thought that's where I land. Yeah, I think Scotty J did a quick video on oh cool. A quick video on grinding in UK and UP. I think in UK actually. Um and he said that the grind, if as long as you're consistent with it, it's not bad. Um that being said, I don't know. Is Bear Tank fun? Yeah, it is. There's more stuff to do, and it's not just like you've got 3 buttons. You've got some decent buttons. I think we're good. Where's our healer? Oh, let me get some quests.
You got my attention. Very good. Christiana Pint. Off with you.
No macro needed. Okay, let's Let's get some buffs. You get a clean out. I don't know, I got somebody lagging. Berdink. But yeah, there's like there's just more to it. Like I can play the game like pretty comfortably and not have to make a macro every time I want to drink a pot. It's so great. Oh, let me pop some rage. Oh, I've got some. Once that. Did you guys see rage? Oh, I guess I don't have any. It's always the DKs. Super.
My liege, I have done as you asked.
But yeah, I think tank's fun. I'm definitely gonna have a tank spec.
Your sacrifice
Chill. God. Guy's spamming that, one.
I will be happy to slaughter them in your name.
I have no idea.
Enemies of the scourge, I will
Rake.
might
Rip.
of the Lich King.
Blade cat. Oh yeah, Savage Roar. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, Demo's on a 3-minute cooldown. You wouldn't know it, but. Whoops. I had no rage. Easy. Yeah, let him die. I think I upset this guy. Nobody wants to summon him. I don't think you can summon inside.
alive, my brothers! A feast for the one that brings me their heads! You motherless maid! Your coffin will defy
I should probably do lacerate at least once. It's just not, I'm not used to it anymore because it's just so, the fight's almost over by the time I get like the stacks up. Ooh.
that an attack! I'll show.
They have fierce, that's just stupid. I should have pulled back, but. Ooh, we got lucky. Should chain him. There you go. Woo! Should I test how much threat Demo Roar does? Yeah, Yom Kippur.
Bjorn of the Black Storm, honor me now with your presence.
Oh, come on. Couldn't even reapply lacerate.
Brutal siege, bestow your might upon me. Ranulf of the Screaming Abyss, snuff these maggots with darkest night.
This is the worst fight. You just stand there half the time. Red Scourge Sword. Ooh, gold amulet. Huh. Under here. Yeah. Well, okay. But you got to keep in mind this isn't like a heroic with your regular gear. This is a heroic with heroic gear. So everyone's already kind of buffed beyond what heroics should be. So it does make sense, but at the same time, it's going to be harder. Did I not get those? No. Yeah, it looks like no, it's not an upgrade. Yeah, so we've already got all the heroic pieces we need. Oh my god. Ugh. But yeah. Yeah, like we got like every piece that drops in a heroic, I already have, or it's slightly better, or my piece is slightly better. So I'm gonna dump a bunch of this stuff. How's the 5-man tank feeling? How next? Oh, crap, crap. Why does that keep happening? So dumb. Oh my gosh. That happens over Winter Grasp all the time. So stupid. Because you don't realize it, but you're in a PvP zone. Okay, sorry. Question from Alotrapa. How's the 5-man tank feeling and how did Nax finish up? We did not down KT. Hold on. We did not down KT, mainly because, well, they said that it was because we are running 2 Holy Paladins, which is probably not a great idea because you do need some AoE healing there. But the thing that killed us was like the frost thing, like where you get frozen. No one was getting healed, and which makes sense because a chain heal or a wild growth or a lot of other buttons would be better there.
What are you looking for?
All right, let me get rid of these. There we go. Save 2 just in case. But yeah, so 5-man, as far as 5-man goes, so far so good. I don't like DKs. I don't like Death Grip because you're about to pull something and they pull it away from you. I haven't had that happen just yet, but stay tuned. And then I don't like Army of the Dead. This is more like gripes about DKs. And then they always open with something that's like super big. And all I have is Mangle Maul. And on some fights, not even that. So it's kind of like, man, whatever. I don't know. But like, for as far as everything else, it's fine. If there was no DK in here, it'd be a pretty nice thing. But like, DKs aren't the worst thing in the world. It's just like, they gotta like think. Use the old brain, the noodle. Yeah, and the thing is, I don't hate DKs, or at least I didn't, until the moment when I hated DKs. Let me see how this goes. Here we go. Yeah, see, like this. I just got to deal with constantly trying to. It's like they've never played the game before, and they were given like way too many good buttons to press. And I've only got Berserk so many times. Or maybe it's just the bear. You know, like the bear concept where like you just can't pump as hard, so you're really just miserable. Maybe that's me. You know, I don't know. I don't really care. I just want to tank, see how it feels. But so far, it's fun. Like I said, the DK thing is annoying, but get some threat and then pull this guy. Yeah, whatever he opens with is just the worst. I don't think I can innervate in form. Yeah, it pops me out. Wait, what if it doesn't? No, it does. Okay. And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of warriors that were DPS, and then they would like pretend to be tanks. That's what it feels like. Like they'd show up as a DPS, but then just like do the pulls for you, and you're like, bro, if you want to be a tank, be a tank. No one's mad at you about that. One more pull, I'll be fine. Oh yeah, we're in UK or Utgard Keep. I keep thinking we're in the other one. Hey, what's up, Schuler? I like your name.
See if you can muster the nerve to join my attack.
That was really good timing. Boom. Getting rage starved again. I have to take this out for now. Yeah, I feel like I'm starved. They keep getting the first hit and I can't get enough rage to do anything about it. Look, I'm in like literally the back row. We don't even have... Dude, should I just go cat? I know. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not alone. He's like face pulling everything and just... He's the worst. I'm glad I'm not alone, because like... There are good DKs. This is not one of them. But again, maybe it's on me. I don't know. I have no rage. Let's see how this goes. I'll just let him hold it until he dies. Look, no rage.
Your pathetic failure will serve as a warning to all. You are damned. Arise and carry out the Master's will.
I return! A second chance to come!
Yeah. Look, he ran in before me. I'm over it. Might as well just go cat.
Shockwave.
Ooh, that's an upgrade. I got a new belt. Yeah, pure upgrade. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk about the cons so far for feral tank. So first of all, I kind of mentioned this earlier. There's like a stigma against having a feral tank in a raid. They, it's not that. How do I put this? It's not. It's not a paladin. Like, if you get if you get someone that's a paladin, they're pretty much gonna be fine. Consecrate, holy shield, everything's fine. Feral tanks, in order to be decent, you have to know how to play your character relatively well, and like how to, you know, control it, when to use what, when to do whatever. So they tend to hesitate to just bring them into a raid. 5-man, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But a raid, yeah, they'll hesitate. So that by itself is annoying. As far as gameplay goes, the only really annoying thing I would say, no, there's really no annoying. There's no annoying style to it, but there is everybody has an instant opener now. Like everybody, yeah, everybody has an instant opener. So you've got your DKs with an opener, you've got your rep pallies with a snap opener, and you have an opener. And if your opener isn't better than theirs, you'll miss that snap threat. So like that Mangle Maul combo, which hasn't changed, if you miss on one of those, even if you got Berserk, you have to fight now for it back. And that's the most annoying thing. It's not about you, it's about the style play of all the other classes. Like I was in a Nexus. I don't know if I recorded the Nexus. It might be the earlier part of the stream. But I was running to go grab a boss, and a Boomkin opened with Moonfire. And I'm like, why? Like, why would you? So the boss, who I was about to hit, started running past me, and the two ads tried to run past me too, because I didn't get the initial opener aggro. That's annoying. And every class can do it now. And as someone who can't drop a Consecration Aura or a D&D on the ground like these guys can to generate instant threat, it's a little annoying. And it's nothing wrong with the class. It's more of like, people have to understand, it's just like in TBC, except not nearly as bad. They're like, hey, you don't have a paladin tank, you gotta chill out. You don't really have to chill out as far as threat. You just can't go in and try to like snap opener with a bear. And because you're a bear, you have to keep an eye on stuff like that. Like I taunted a ton today. Not a big deal, but it's something I really don't like to have to do constantly, is taunt. I should be able to maul swipe to generate enough threat and then mangle on stuff that's dropping. But like when I can't even get the 3 targets to me, like I can't even wait for them to hit me before I lose threat because people are opening up on the back target. Like there'll be like, let's say there's 2 targets here, like these 2 guys are targets, and I'll be going for this guy. The warlock will target this guy, and I don't know why, but that's just sometimes how it works. And because of your gameplay style, it's not beneficial to you. Whereas a paladin, consecrate, or a oh my gosh, a DK, death and decay, they can pick that up, or they can do the chain that hits multiple. Yeah, you've got your maul. As long as you can get that off, it'll hit 2 targets, but they've got to be close enough to do that. And it's, yeah, I think that's one of the biggest cons. As far as damage goes, I think we take like a very decent amount of, like we don't get clapped very hard. Maybe in raid settings we'll see that be different. I think yeah, he did all the tanking. That's so annoying. Overall data, yeah, 920. Even if I took their damage, you're talking 1500 damage per second. As a healer, that's not hard to heal. I mean, my nourish on a druid is like 4500. And it's a 1.5 second cast, so that gives you an idea of like how often you actually need to heal, and that's not with HOTS running. So, but yeah, I think there are downsides. It's the game style isn't as good as a D&D of a DK or a Consecrate of a Paladin, but they're still fun to play, and there's a lot more buttons to press. So like you've got, you can use Challenging Roar like all the time, which is a great lifesaver. You've got Survival Instincts, which is great survival. Frenzied Regen's now part of your rotation. If you're taking a lot of damage, you can pop Frenzied Regen. I'm trying to think what else. There's like one more, but I can't think what it is. Oh, and Barkskin in bear form. So I actually have it. You haven't seen me press it because I have it bound to my enrage. So as soon as, oh, I don't. It did. Well, that explains a lot. Hold on. Oh, I do. Do I just not have that here? Oh, I just didn't have it put in place. Anyway, well, that sucks. But yeah, you can bind them together. So anytime you enrage, you bark skin because they both have a 1-minute cooldown. And enrage gives you extra damage. And bark skin will mitigate the loss of armor. But yeah, overall, I don't know. It is still high up there. So it's the same thing. My single target threat is fine as long as I, like, if you saw that last fight I just did, I didn't even get to start the fight and I had no rage going in. He wasn't hitting me, so I had no way to generate rage. So I was rage starved that whole fight. That's not a normal scenario. That's just playing with bad players. If you get in there and you can open up, yeah, you're fine. Like, you're fine. I had another scenario where there's the 5 spawn, where that boss that like summons they have like those orbs that open, like unlock each thing, and the last boss, because I can't target him until the fight like actually starts, I can't queue up Maul. So I only have Mangle and I can spam it, but everybody else has that button they're just spamming too. And I lost threat and like right off the snap from the DK, and he killed himself. Like he got one shot by the boss, and he blamed me. I don't know why. But that's what you do. So the single target threat is good, but you still have to be able to like do that opener, because the Mangle Maul with Enrage up and Berserk like right behind it is just so huge. Like your opener threat is big, but you have to be able to get that first hit. And because everybody has a single target opener, it's annoying. That's all there is to it. But yeah, like so far, I don't know. I don't mind it. It's just, I don't know. I think I just hate DKs. Is that horrible? Is it okay if I hate DKs? But yeah, I think I might do one more. Well, let me see. Yeah, and even AoE threat, I just want to point out that AoE threat's pretty good too. But again, you have to have people hitting you in order to generate the rage, so you can spam swipe and maul at the same time, and then tab swipe, tab swipe. But if you don't, yeah, you struggle. Let's see if I can. I did that. I just did a guard, the Nexus. That's it. I wonder what NXR is. Oh, is that the name of the main player? Yeah, no problem, Carlos. We got one more in us. I'm gonna wait 5 minutes if I can't jump into a group. Yes, you can. I went to buy some and I couldn't find them. Is this even my dude? I have Potion of Speed. Tell me if you see it. Protection. Yeah, once the actual game comes out and you can buy stuff off the auction house, I might get some Pure Mojo, Spirit, Frostworm. Oh, that's Spell Power. Grab those. But yeah, like I don't see any Rage Potions, and because you can only either buy stuff or have stuff, I have neither. Yeah. But someone talked about that. You might want to pop a Rage, but honestly, it's very rare that you have that scenario, but you're right. In case someone does Rage Starve you, you need to be able to press a button to get that threat back. Well, the thing is, he died on the one boss. Like on one boss, he pulled, got one hit, and died. And he was like he said something like, what did he say? He said something like bro or something like that. Like it was my fault that he opened immediately and pulled threat and died. I don't know. I think it's funny because I know everyone knows better. Like you gotta wait a second. Like not even a full second. Like half a second, and he couldn't. Whoops.
We will ravage this land.
But yeah, but you can see like my health in bear form I think fully buffed is like 31k for Naxxramas, which is pretty high. It's about 3,000 higher than your average maybe DK. Paladins are a little lower, maybe 26. But yeah. Oh man. Let me look and see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, wait 2 more minutes. If I can't get in, I'm gonna bail. Because that way I can go get dinner and come back and finally finish up that cat bear weaving video that I want to do. If you guys haven't seen the cat bear weave thing, oh man. Get ready to not be excited or be excited depending on how you feel about cats. Because it is complex. You can stay bear. I'm telling you, like 5-mans are still gonna want you. Like, but here's the thing. Here's the weird thing about Group Finder. So instead of doing a random dungeon finder, the Group Finder is actually gonna hurt bears because instead of just grabbing someone, you can see who's available and you can be like, oh, okay, like these guys, I'm a tank queued up. They need a tank, and they might not message me because they don't want a bear tank. They want a paladin tank. Or maybe you don't like playing with shaman healers, you think they're garbage. You could just not invite them. So it kind of deters people that want to play their class from playing their class because people are just as judgmental. They're like, I don't want, like, what if I was like, I don't want to roam with DKs? I could just not invite DKs to groups. I don't know. The random dungeon finder, you didn't even know the players, you didn't know the spec. You just knew 3 DPS, a healer, and a tank are ready to go. Bam. But now, because they don't like it, I'm sounding so negative towards Blizzard. But I just don't think this is going to be beneficial because if you're not one of the... Essentially what they've done is they've made the meta, they forced the meta back into the 5-man, and LFG, or Random Dungeon Finder, kind of removed that concept of a meta. Yeah, definitely. You should definitely be able to level as a tank in 5-mans. Like I said, in pre-launch, what do I call that? Pre-patch? Pre-patch Wrath, Druid tanks are gonna just slap. DKs are gonna catch up eventually, and Paladins are gonna be pumpers anyway. As long as they've got the gear ready. I think Warriors are gonna be pretty solid. All the tanks are gonna be solid at 70. At 80, Warriors and Druids end up being 5-man and 10-man, pretty much limited. No one's taken a 25-man unless they're a guild that has a tank they trust. And that's sad because I think you should be able to play whatever class, but you know how it is with the meta. Everyone suffers from it sometimes. Except for Warlocks, they're immune. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. Current, yeah, I'm gonna try this, sure. Cool, I think I got into a group. Oh, it's just one. Oh, of course, it's a DK. What's the one with the pet? That's unholy, right? Always had issues with multiple targets. Wrath should make that. Yeah, the multiple target thing isn't a bad thing. But you just rip the healer asshole through. Oh no. I don't know what he's gonna do. We tried starting with Fairy Fire. Maybe they get that initial threat and it did damage in bear, right? It does. I usually do on a distance pull. Um, I did it a couple times. It it doesn't hurt, I guess, but it still isn't enough to pull threat off of anybody. Like if I fairy fire, and okay, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Because you're right, if I fairy fire, I get that initial threat, which is great. But as soon as like those creatures become engaged, the DPS sees the thing that says, "Yep." Hold on, I'm saved. Hold on. The DPS sees them moving and just starts laying into them. And if they're not to me yet, like if they're just about to get to me, and like someone just opens with like an AOE, or I mean, Starfall is a good example of like good luck. Then yeah. Cool, cool. All right, waiting one more. Did I get delisted? I did. I think I'm gonna call it though, guys. I did get to run I think 3 or 4 as a tank. I'm probably gonna be back. I gotta make that video. I've got to finish that video for bear weaving. I think people are gonna find really interesting. I'm gonna get that out tonight. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do, because you'll want to see that, especially if you plan on going cat DPS in Wrath. Anyway, guys, I'm hopping off. Thanks. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments. I will respond. I usually am pretty quick about it. Thanks, guys. Take care.